Did you know that simmer pots not only fill your home with delightful aromas, but can also uplift your mood and create a cozy atmosphere? Hey friends, this is Rhonda at the Old Tobacco Patch. Meet me in the kitchen where we'll make a fall-inspired simmer pot, perfect for bringing warmth to your heart and your soul. The leaves are beginning to change in small pockets here where I live, and the mornings are starting to cool off just a little bit. So it's the ideal time to dive into some aromatic goodness that can make your home feel like a warm hug. I mentioned to you the other day that I was already building my fall bucket list, and this is just one of the things that I wanted to do. It's actually the second thing on the list that I've done. First was an autumnal dish, which was chicken and stuffing, and now this simmer pot. Here's what you're going to need. Water and a simmer pot, of course. Now, you don't have to have a glass pot like I've got. Just any of your cooking pans or pots will do. And for this recipe, I'm using cloves, cardamom, star of anise, cinnamon sticks, ginger root, an orange, an apple, and a vanilla bean. And here we go. Now see how quick and simple that was? And you don't even have to use these exact ingredients. Look on Google, there are many recipes. I think that just plain old apples or oranges, cinnamon sticks and cloves is one of my favorite smells. I brought this up to a rolling boil and then I turned it down to a simmer. Now while I'm waiting on this to fill the house with its magic, I took a minute to step outside. I wanted to look at my two little pear trees, and they're very young, and my orange tree. Now the storm blew off a couple of my pears. I only had a few, but I got one left hanging on, so I'm waiting on him. And the orange tree is just full of oranges. I think these are satsumas, Arctic frost satsumas, but they are looking great. Now here is one sure sign that lets me know fall is on the way to this old farm. Does anybody know what these are? I've seen them all my life. I played with them as a kid. They were always in the fifth middles in the tobacco patch. We call them pop beans. I believe I've heard my mama call them crotolari. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'll have to look that up and see what it is. But this tells me fall is on the way. Now as I walk back inside, this little pot is just a bubbling away, and the house smells divine. So warm, so homey. Who wouldn't want to come home to that? Now, I thank you for joining me today in the Old Tobacco Patch kitchen, where we didn't cook any food per se, but we sure made home smell sweet. Feel free to share some of your favorite simmer pot recipes, whether they're autumn-inspired, spring, summer. I would love to give them a try. So, happy fall, y'all, and I will talk to you later.